Hey everyone, welcome back to Bigfoot Nation. Today I'm going to tell you a story that'll make your hair stand on end. It's a story about the time I had a close encounter with something I can't explain. Something that most people would call Bigfoot. It was the fall of 2011, and I was working with a crew up in the mountains of Baker County, Oregon. We were reopening some old gold mines, and it was tough, isolated work. The kind of place where cell phone reception was a luxury. One evening, just as the sun was setting, my buddy Steve needed to make a call. So I hopped on the ATV and drove him up to the highest switchback, where there was a slightly better signal. I left him to his call and wandered off a bit to give him some privacy. It gets dark fast up in the mountains, and the temperature drops quickly too. As I was heading back toward Steve, I heard it. The deepest, most guttural growl I've ever heard in my life. It came from a cluster of trees just off the switchback. My heart pounded in my chest. I thought it might be a mountain lion, but the sound was too deep, too resonant. I was terrified, not just for myself, but for Steve. He was oblivious to the danger lurking nearby. I crept towards him, scanning the shadows for any sign of movement. As I got closer to Steve, I saw him on the phone, his face pale. He'd heard the growl too. And then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. It was massive. Taller than any man I'd ever seen, covered in dark fur. It moved with incredible speed and agility, heading straight for the trees where the growling had come from. I didn't stick around to see what happened next. I grabbed Steve and we hightailed it back to camp. To this day, I can't say for sure what that thing was, but I know what I saw, and it was something I'll never forget. It was a reminder that there are still mysteries out there, things that science can't explain. And sometimes, those mysteries are closer than we think. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Bigfoot Nation for more. And if you've had your own encounter with the unexplained, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Stay safe out there.